All right, everyone, welcome back to this Beefcast presentation. I'm your casting host, Beef. Joining me is Snow. How's it going, Shay?
It's good. Excited for some quarterfinal action here.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty good. Round of 8 kicking off here. Let's get right into it. In the top right-hand corner of TSL for ESV Cloud Kingdom, he's going to be the green Protoss, Medke.
Squaring off against him in the bottom left, the red Terran, Darkshadow.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how Darkshadow plays this one out. I've only seen him play against some Terrans and some Zergs. First time I will see him play against a Protoss. So, going up here on Cloud Kingdom, this is very much so a map that plays out very well for both of these races. Maybe a little bit better for the Protoss in super late game, but the Terran has an early advantage. So we'll see how Darkshadow does play that one out. Right now, looking like he is just going to be going for a standard sending 2 SCVs out of his base. No, he's going to be building a barracks back at home. Maybe not. He could be going for a 2-rack. So what would you think about that, Shay?
2-racks proxy would be very interesting.
Yeah.
Space Shark watching down on all of this.
And one SCV is going to be started here by the probe, and the second SCV is trying to dodge. Oh, doesn't quite get out of the way in time. So the possibility of a 2-rax is very much so now on the mind of our green Protoss. We'll see how he does choose to react right there. One SCV going to be making its way up. He proxies in the base. What a bold move. Oh my god, is he going to try to proxy with 2 of them in the base? Like this is not spotted?
Yes.
How is this not spotted? No, this is absolutely crazy. This is crazier than me eating that already expired trail mix 5 minutes ago. Like, this is actually bonkers.
This is eating expired yogurt on Cloud Kingdom.
Yeah. Right now, the 3 supply depot wall is up back at home for Darkshadow with no gases taken. He's really looking to do a lot of damage. 1 barracks even going to be built back at home for now. SCV going to start trying to repair this right now, and the fact that there's no Marine that has come out to try to deal with this probe right now should lend a little bit of knowledge to our green Protoss that there could be some shenanigans going on. The first Marine starting to build. Look at the greed. Look at the greed.
Well as a bunker now.
Not a single unit going down right now.
He's
for our
running
green
out of
Protoss.
stalkers.
Yeah, the Stalkers will be coming out, but that Robo, I mean, the first Immortal won't be coming out of that Robo for another minute and a half. By that time, there's going to be 4 or 5 Marines in his face right here. Not to mention the possibility that the pylons could be taken out before that even happens. And right now, Darkshadow is actually setting himself up beautifully. First Stalker going to be making its way out onto the map, and this is still not spotted right here by a green Protoss. Waiting until he has enough units to try to deal maximum damage. I very much so agree with Darkshadow's choice here, and Darkshadow just continually impressing me.
And there's actually an Observer coming out who, if rallied, will ride right over these proxies and reveal them.
He's already revealed it. The Marines are going to start firing down here onto the robotics facility. The Observer will make its way out before the robotics facility is killed right now, but a second Stalker just starting to come out, and the first Stalker going to be making its way.
You can't pull off that iPad.
Yeah.
That was...
All the Observer's just going to watch on.
Sorry, I had some kind of like a pop-up or something right there. The Observer does make its way out right here. The first Stalker going to be making its way across the map back over here as the second Stalker does make its way out right here. But a lot of Marines just going to continually put pressure onto the gateway, and the bunker does start here within range of the Nexus. The first gateway does in fact fall. The warp gate continuing to be chrono boosted out right now. He needs to drop a couple more of the gateways for the time being, and Stalkers will be able to put a little bit of pressure onto these Marines, but the first Stalker does in fact fall. Now with a little bit of sloppy micro right there. The third Stalker does make its way out, bringing the Stalker count all the way up to 2, but continuing production out of both of these barracks right now. 2 bunkers are already up, and the third bunker does in fact complete within range of the Nexus. If he can just load that up with a few of these Marines and start pressure onto the Nexus, the gateways, and the pylons there, Darkshadow will be in a brilliant position to take game number 1.
I mean, I think already it's very, very tough position here right now for Medke who wants to fight out of this.
Yeah, with only one operational gateway right now, and no probes mining. The probes are going to start to make their way in right here, trying to do a little bit of a surround onto the Marines, but the Marines do quickly make their way back to the safety of the bunker while they'll continue putting on pressure onto the pylons. One pylon does fall, and so right now there's only one pylon remaining, and it does unpower both the cybernetics core and the warp gate. A total of 3 stalkers on the map right now, but the problem is that the Nexus is starting to take some damage here. A large bank from our Protoss player as 2 more gateways and another pylon do in fact go up, and the Stalkers doing a little bit of nice kiting here, utilizing their shields, but they're going to be pinned into a wall right here as the probes finally do make their way out, and 1 Stalker is all that remains, and the Marines are actually going to be cleaned up. The only Marines remaining are the ones in the bunker as 2 more join the fray once again. The Nexus down to a little more than half life, but the probes are going to resume mining, and I think that our Protoss player might actually stabilize off of this. Both of the gateways going to be transferring into warp gates very quickly here, and he's trying to keep his money above 400 so that he doesn't have to, that he doesn't get stranded, so he doesn't get stuck without a Nexus. But as a total of 9 Marines are making their way onto the map for the time being, and even a 3rd barracks in base going to be constructed here. The Nexus is going to be falling very shortly as 4 Stalkers need to try to take down this bunker before the Nexus does in fact fall, but the Nexus goes down. There's enough money to replace it, but does he have enough units to clear out his base so that he can replace that Nexus? And the Protoss player actually going to be opting to go for a base trade scenario. That's his choice here. What do you think about that decision, Shay?
It's a smart move, I think. It's the only move.
I think I could agree that it is his only move. I don't know that it's a smart move per se, just because he won't be able to clear up all the units back in his own base, and he's going to lose all of his buildings before he even makes it away. He ways across the map here, but I think that it's his only move right here. Medke is looking pretty dead here in game number 1 with Darkshadow employing some brilliant tactics.
Yeah, he does have that bunker up there, so it's... Yeah, he can throw a Nexus down at this point, but there's the GG.
And yeah, GG comes out of Medke. Darkshadow takes game number 1 here with some beautiful proxy rack shenanigans. Can you believe that worked?
I'm shocked that worked, especially after seeing both workers in the middle of the map.
Yeah, Medke just really kind of underestimating his opponent there, and Darkshadow just continuing to impress, showing before his 1-1-1 prowess, his macro prowess, and now his proxy barracks prowess. I'm just...
Well, it's a bold... I mean, it takes guts to do that
it does.
Point in the tournament.
Yeah, into the semifinals. So, anyway, I've been your casting host, B. Joining me is Snow. This is the game number 1 in this best-of-3 series between these 2 players. We'll see what game number 2 has in store. We'll see you then.